Hi folks, Lily here. This video is part of a video series for you to watch with your child. In this video series, you'll learn how to put together an ingredient tasting to learn all about the different flavors and textures of the ingredients in a recipe. You'll also learn how to follow along with a recipe to make a healthy snack or meal together. If you aren't watching this video with your child, now is a great time to hit pause and go get them so you can watch the rest of this video together. Hi folks, Lily here with Spoons Across America, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making loaded baked sweet potatoes. Now this recipe is one of my favorites because it takes something simple, like a sweet potato, and turns it into a complete meal by adding some fresh vegetables, protein, and healthy fats. Of course, there's lots of ways to customize these baked potatoes. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite variations. First up, you have your tasting plate. Now sweet potatoes and all potatoes are not usually something you can eat raw, so I've left them off of our tasting plate for today. But you can still explore the potatoes with your other senses, sight, smell, and touch, before you begin cooking. Once you've had a chance to explore all of your ingredients, you can move on to reading your recipe. You want to read it start to finish so there's no surprises. The first step of our recipe is going to be preheating our oven to 400 degrees. Then we're going to prepare our sweet potatoes. You want to use 2 medium to large sweet potatoes. You can use any variety, a classic orange sweet potato, jewel, garnet potatoes, Japanese potatoes, sweet potatoes, whatever kind you like or have. You just want to make sure they're that medium to large size. You want to wash them well and then place them on a cookie sheet or baking sheet. Next, we're going to use a fork to puncture some holes in the sweet potatoes before we bake them. This will help the steam to escape while they cook, so they don't explode. So it's pretty fun. You just want to hold the sweet potato and carefully use your fork to poke a few holes all over the potato, just like this. All right, let's do the other one. These holes don't have to go all the way in. You just want to puncture through the skin. All right, perfect. Now, we're going to pop these in the oven and bake them for about an hour. Depending on the size and variety of your sweet potatoes, it might take a little bit different amount of time. So at about 45 minutes, you want to start checking to see if they're cooked. You can tell that they're cooked all the way through because you can use a paring knife or a butter knife like this, and when you stick it into the potato, it should go in and out easily. Have an adult help you with checking this part, the potatoes at this step, because they will be hot. All right, let's pop them in the oven. While the potatoes cook, we're going to prepare a simple coleslaw to go on top of them. For this coleslaw, you're going to need just a few ingredients. 2 cups of thinly sliced cabbage. You can use green cabbage or purple cabbage, whatever you like. I'm using a mixture of the 2. You can use 1 large grated carrot. And then we're going to dress it with the juice of 1 lime, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and half a teaspoon of salt. Alright, you're going to mix that up well. It's okay if you lose a little bit. Once it's all mixed, you can set this aside and let it sit while your potatoes finish baking. I'll see you back in a bit. Alright, it's been a little over an hour and my sweet potatoes are finished cooking. I can tell because when I take a knife, it inserts in and out super easily. While your potatoes are cooking, some of the sugary juices might escape from the little holes you poked in them. It's perfectly fine. It'll happen. You want to let these cool a little bit so they're cool enough to handle. Then you're ready to stuff your potatoes. Go ahead and take one of them, and you're going to use a knife to cut it in half lengthwise. You want to cut all the way, but not quite to the bottom, so it opens up, but still holds together, a little bit like a hot dog bun. Just like that. You can tell my potato is nice and cooked all the way through. Now, we're gonna load it up. We're gonna start by adding our coleslaw that we made earlier. Then we're gonna top it with some black beans. These are just canned black beans that I rinsed and drained. You need about half a can for 2 potatoes. Add those right on top. And then we're gonna finish off with some sliced avocado. About 1/4 of an avocado right on top. And there you have it, a fully loaded baked sweet potato. Doesn't that look amazing? Of course, you can customize these potatoes however you like. You can mix up your coleslaw by adding different vegetables, romaine, kale, bell peppers, onions, whatever you like. You can try different beans, maybe garbanzo beans, white beans, kidney beans, and you can use whatever fun toppings you like. I like trying sometimes pumpkin or sunflower seeds. You could use salsa, hot sauce, whatever you like. These are a super filling, easy to make, and nutritious meal that hopefully your whole family will enjoy. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon here in my kitchen.